Inside my head, it's like a fight that I cannot win. I'm falling,
frustrated, intoxicated. I know I'm losing myself. I can't take it anymore.
But I'm not done. I'm not done. I won't give up until the end.
But I won't fall. I'll stand awake to know it's not over, even if I'm closer to the edge. It's like a noise that intensifies, like a wave I'm riding from. It's like a hit that brings me down. I'm falling.
Exhausted, gonna drop it. I know I'm wasting my breath. I can't fake it anymore.
But I'm not done. I'm not gone. I won't give up until the end.
I won't fall. I'll stand awake, 'cause I know it's not over, even if I am closer to the end.
Inside, just wanna close my eyes.
This mess is mine. I know I shouldn't hide.
I remember the time when I thought it was nothing.
Now I'm skinning myself free as if it didn't go.
I'm not gone. I won't give up until the end.
But I won't fall. I'll stand awake, 'cause I know it's not over, even if I am closer to the
All right, note to self. Update my playlist. Make sure my audio is working. Hold up. Yeah, we're working. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back. We are live. We got official confirmation of the next PlayStation show. I'm gonna show it on the screen in just a moment. I'm gonna let everybody fill in the chat real quick. What's going on? Let me say what's up to the chat. My thing is actually working. What's up? All right, what's up? Quasum, what's up? Got Briar Reels, what up? Mark, we got Dawn in the building. What's going on? We got Taryn, what's going on? Paradoxer, John, Joe, what's going on? Yeah, we're up early. We're definitely up early for this. Ironically, I wasn't even going to do no stream like this until we just got confirmation. I was going to do something completely different. I was already set up and ready to go. But hey, what can you do, man? We got this. Well, shout out to Damien. What's up, brother? And everybody else who's filling in. Do me a favor, go ahead and hit that share button, share the stream out, because oh man, on top of this, aside from those, the update for the PlayStation show, man, there's been an update as well on something else we talked about. So we're going to definitely talk about that as well. What's up, The Finest? Check out The Finest, man. Follow him on Twitter as well. It's another good dude right there. So we're going to have fun with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and just show the actual tweet and everything, or should I say the actual article, We're going to read this. So give me 1 second here. Put it on screen. We're going to switch. All right. Here's the official page from Sony's official website. And as you guys see right here, the show is going to start around, it's going to be September 9th at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m., or really, in our case, it's 10 p.m. Wait, no. Actually, no. It's BST. So it's 9 p.m. BST. My bad. So that's where we're going to be, wow, later than expected. That's interesting. Usually they do them midday, right? So that's a little interesting that it's later. Interesting. Okay. So that's when the show's going to happen. They did say in the fine print here to stay tuned at the end. It says stick around, and you'll get an update for some of the studio's teams featured on the showcase. So more than likely for this show, we're probably going to see God of War. I would put a little bit of faith into that more likely God of War will be shown here. If you guys remember, before this show, this particular show that we're getting for next Thursday, even the finest would tell you, y'all remember, it was supposed to happen last month, if I remember correctly, right? Or the month before that. And so before going into those months, there was updates from Sony saying that we were going to get updates supposedly for Horizon and possibly God of War, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to quote them correctly on that. So more than likely, that's going to be the big reveal going into the next show. Right here. More likely for, next Thursday, I would expect them to pretty much save God of War for the end of the actual show to go, hey guys, here's God of War. They'll probably do a teaser trailer. They'll probably show Atreus of all characters, right? And you'll see how he looks with his new player models, and then that's it. So there you go. He said a bad. What's up, Jess? It's funny. There was an article on Bandon. You know that prologue that we talking about? Apparently that prologue was going to have some extra stuff on there too. It was like a standalone game, supposedly. So that's interesting what they're doing with with that game. I don't know what's happening with Project Abandon. We'll see what's up. I doubt that's going to be at this show. But to go back to this and what's more than likely and plausible at this show, it will probably be God of War. They'll probably go, they'll save Kratos, the big reveal for Kratos. He'll show up. They'll probably see the new, they'll see the Leviathan axe, or possibly we'll see Atreus with the axe, and you'll see, something else, like him coming into his powers. If y'all remember at the end of God of War on the PS4, spoiler alert, if you didn't beat it at this point, I don't know what you're doing. You missed out on greatness, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about this part real quick. Atreus is Loki, god of mischief. That's what he is. And he talked about shape-shifting in the game. More than likely, that will be a big reveal going into the future of these games. As you guys already know, we already saw the destiny of Kratos. He's destined to die sometime later in the game. Is he going to die in this game? Is he going to die in the next one? More than likely, he's going to die in the next one because there's probably going to be a trilogy, and then they're probably going to spin it off with Atreus. I can see something like that happening. But we'll get into that in a second. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat who just came in. Jez, I saw you. What's up, Jack? Hurricane, if I didn't say what's up, I think Mark. Muck Reimer, what's up, brother? Eric, Joe, what's up? Yeah, I think I got everybody. Did I get everybody? I think I did. Anyway, so go back on this. Yeah, I can see, again, Kratos being, the whole thing here. They'll probably do something like that for Atreus. Atreus will take over the mantle. He'll become the god of mischief. I mean, granted, you went from the god of war to god of mischief, and we'll have that be the whole catalyst of everything. So that will probably be the big reveal. As far as whether or not that game is going to, when that game is going to launch, that's always been up the question, right? Was it ever going to be this year or next year? Hopefully by the end of next year, if not, in the middle of next year, because we already got confirmation for Horizon. If I remember correctly, Horizon is, February? It was like January or February. So we got confirmation for that game. Hopefully for God of War, we get more for that down the road as well. So I'm hoping for more on that. I just want to see more. Suffer So Proud. What's up, brother? Yeah, it's early, man. It's early. This actually wasn't even supposed to be for PlayStation, man. It wasn't even meant for PlayStation. I was going to do something completely different, and then this happened. We got confirmation for this show. So I guess it worked out, to say the least, because we got confirmation, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and let the room just continue to fill in as we go. Yeah, that's right. There's a showcase. So hopefully they do show more Forspoken. Forspoken, we already got a teaser of that, right? So I don't think Forspoken's going to be shown more of until probably later on. I mean, it's possible for next year. You never know. We're going to have more shows going into next year, so that more likely you can see that again. So I do think we'll see that. What's up, Blade X? Heard that the whole show is going to be about Deathloop. Not this show. This show, they did say it's going to be, obviously, it's going to be updates for games that we already know about. So, for example, Horizon. We're also going to get some updates on some future games. That's what they said. But one thing that I do want to throw out here, and it is very questionable to say the least, if you really, really think about it, we're not going to get any updates for PlayStation VR. That you guys already know. We already seen the controllers for PlayStation VR. So either Sony's waiting for like a big social type of show for this, or they're really saving this for something even bigger than what we're going to see on next Thursday. Hard to really say at this point, but I would really hope that would be that we were going to get something for that sooner than we thought, but we're not going to get anything for VR, sadly. He said Final Fantasy. My friend Rel had mentioned that game. I'm not sure about Final Fantasy, man. Final Fantasy would be cool to see, but I doubt it at this point too. There's so many games they got at their disposal that they're really hanging on to a lot of them, more than likely. Hopefully, Spider-Man 2 tease with all the Spidey news going on. That would make sense. That's a good point. That would make sense with the trailer for the movie. The trailer looks great for the new Spider-Man movie. I'm actually blown away at how well that's coming out. You know, we got the OG Doc Ock and Green Goblin making this return, because they pretty much all but confirmed that with the laugh and the pumpkin grenade. So that's going to be cool to see on big screen. It sucks though that they're forcing us to go to theaters for this instead of giving us an option to actually just stream this or buy a ticket. I mean, I was in the Discord when Spiral, that Saw movie, came out. We were watching it in the Discord. I was like, bro, this is like 5 times better than the movies. Why? Because we paid up front for it, right? For a ticket basically. And we were just streaming it. We had fun. Why not just give us that option for all movies going forward, at least until the pandemic is over? But of course, a lot of these celebrities want full-fledged royalties at this point. I'm looking at you, Scarlett Johansson, and everybody else. What's up, Darkest? What's going on? Why are we still not playing Persona 4 Golden on consoles? Oh, I'm sorry. Why can't we still? I'm sorry, what he said? What? He's saying, why can't we still not play Persona 4 Golden on consoles? I have no clue on that. No chance of Spider-Man 2 being announced. I mean, again, that's something they're definitely keeping close to the chest. It would be cool, though, if we got that. I ain't gonna lie. That would go cool with the Marvel event that's been going on. So, appreciate it, Jess. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, 29 years old. 29. You know, since we got 87 people in here, I'm not sure if it's going to go up or down. I'm not really sure. Oh, you already know, man. Let me go ahead and get into this Digital Foundry thing real quick. First of all, we got update from Digital Foundry on the whole PlayStation 5 newer model. As you guys already know, I said it with you guys in my video when we reacted to Austin Evans' actual video. I said to you all that I was a little worried about the newer model because they cheaped out, or should I say they cut most of the heatsink out just for, to remove weight and, of course, take away costs on their end for the unit. Now, I have my fears for this because, again, it was blowing out hotter air and the system was getting hotter than expected. But if we're looking at a few things, especially if you look at Digital Foundry's take on the whole thing, they did a full-fledged look at it. They definitely looked at it. The only thing they didn't test, and I have the article right here on the side, but they didn't test the internals at all in terms of like the CPU and GPU. So we're going to have to wait for a video to see how those work. I'm really looking forward to Gamer Nexus to really see how well it does, because they're all saying the same thing. It definitely runs hotter. And from what we're looking at, nothing's really like outside the safety parameter. So that's good. So that being said, so far it's not really that big of a deal as expected. So I thought it was going to be worse than what we were seeing, but it's actually not worse than what I expected. My fear for the unit when we first started getting the info was that, you know, with them cheaping out on XYZ, that more than likely that was going to affect the longevity of the system, and this system was probably just going to be good for, you know, let's say a few years or so, and then eventually give out because it's not, you know, properly done. But they actually supposedly thought this out. So we'll see what's up with that in the long run. But there's that. I definitely want to talk on that because a lot of people are like, hey, Big Live, you're going to respond to this. Well, there's my response. So far, it's definitely better than what I thought it was going to be. So no issues there. No hiccups so far. But we're going to see what's up, man. We're going to see what's up in that final testing. But hopefully everything's good, though. From what I'm looking at, though, it shouldn't be anything to really worry about. And keep in mind, this newer model is going to replace the one that we already have on the market, which is the basic one, which is the one that has the bigger heatsink. And I'm pretty sure those are going to go for triple the price now on eBay. Just throwing it out there. Let's get back to this. Austin's an X spot. Everybody's saying he's an X spot. I mean, Austin, I've seen what Austin's done. He's everywhere at this point. He went from PC heavy, he was like promoting consoles. Now he's promoting Game Pass. I mean, the dude literally just does what Lamar Wilson does pretty much. The dudes literally just promote what's thrown their way at that point. So it's like whatever company treats them like a first class citizen, they're literally just gonna like flock to. I'm seeing that a lot, especially with Lamar Wilson. Like, how many controllers has Lamar Wilson unboxed going into the last generation? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. He says quieter and more heat getting out. It's a good thing. I mean, yeah, sure, heat's coming out the back, but the thing that I was worried about, again, in rise of temperatures, when you have such, you know, higher temps, especially when the way I was looking at it, right? The thing I was looking at was, is it going past the safety range? Because if it goes past the safety range, it's going to start choking the system and messing with the system. So that was the big fear. But hey, man, we'll see. We'll definitely see what's up. But so far, it's fine. There's no issues. Back on his eyes, camera. And conclusion that's hot. Well, you can come to the conclusion that it definitely shoots, that that is definitely producing more heat. You can say that conclusion, but yeah, he definitely said a lot more. Like, for example, he said worse. When he said worse, he didn't really go into full-fledged specs, and that's where he messed up at. When you say worse, usually people expect a little bit more detail, especially when you break down the system. Like, if I was to say the Xbox Series X new model runs worse than the base model, best believe you would see me dissect the unit. You would see me have the CPU, you know, with some prongs. You know what I mean? Testing that stuff. He didn't do anything of that nature. He just literally looked at the exhaust, so that was the other thing. Blew dust on my PS5 last night with compressed air. This console was made for easy dust cleaning. Amazing design. Yeah, pretty sure. There's no problem there. The side plates. I don't know why people are complaining about the side plates. They're saying that the side plates are scratching their units when they take them off. I have yet to run into this problem. Maybe they're like yanking it off the sides, but I didn't have this issue. Because you guys know I changed my side plates with the clear ones. For those of you that want to know if you want to see what my PS5 looks like, go to the community tab. You see my what my PS5 looks like now. Shout out to our sponsors, by the way. Gaming Cobra and HexGaming. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Copper shortage is the reason. Copper storage or shortage, you know, that could be. It could very well be, for sure. Do this model come with fire insurance? No, I don't think it would have issues like that. I don't think you're in any way, shape, or form in that type of situation with it. Nah. I think people are blowing the gun when they're saying like, oh, it's going to catch on fire. Nah, no system's going to catch on fire. No. Still can't find a damn PS5 or Xbox. Everyone I know has one or the other. What the hell am I doing wrong? I would say refresh pages, but at this point in time, you're better off checking out StockX if I was to keep it a buck with you. just go to StockX, check out the lowest price, and see how it looks. In fact, let me see here. I'll check it out for you. Hold on. I'll let you know right now. StockX. Google. Or actually, no. Because I actually got my what's the name from them, actually. All right, hold on. StockX. Let's see how PS5s are going. Okay, so if you want a PS5 and if you go to StockX, let me go ahead and switch my scene here. So if you want a PS5 and if you go to StockX, this is what you're going to get. That's what it looks like right here. Those are the prices right now for the PS5 over there on StockX. Pick your poison, man. But more than likely what you're going to be paying versus getting at a scalper. Scalpers, believe it or not, are selling these for like 5 times more. So just throwing them out there. You're better off going for, I don't know, they got DualSense for $41. But they do got them. I would avoid 800. Like, for example, you go to eBay, this is the price you're going to be looking at, is over 1,000. So more than likely, those are the prices you would have to pay, especially if you want this current model. If you want that model. Let me go back here. Let's see. Does not load hot stock app or download. Okay. I think Sony did a really good job with the cooling on the PS5. Yeah, the base one, on the base models that we have is fine. The heatsink was the best part about it, if you think about it, because we knew for a fact this thing was not going to burn our fucking hands. You know what I mean? This thing was perfect. It did get big, though, compared to every other system that we've had from Sony. This is the biggest system we've ever had so far. So Sony and these consoles are pretty much hitting that realm, so to speak, when it comes to going back, at least, to beefier hardware. I remember the OG Xbox was huge. We're kind of heading down that territory again for these units. If, they continue to give us these crazy up-to-date CPUs and everything. Asking any of these PlayStation guys which PS5 they prefer, new model, old model. Bet they say old. Yeah, that's the thing. Again, my fear was justified, man. I'm telling you, man. I was like, bro, I don't trust that new one. But again, I'm hearing good things, so that's good. Had to return my PS5. It had artifacting going on, but my new one works fine. Yeah. Faulty units are not surprised whatsoever. I mean, hell, look at Rev. Rev connected an external hard drive to his first PS5, and it pretty much bricked the console where he couldn't log in or nothing. The system literally it was dead. So there was definitely some faulty units, but at least you're good. You didn't have no issues, to say the least. All right, no problem, Suffer, no problem. And yes, I agree. The hell with scalpers, man. Scalpers have ruined everything. You can't get anything, bro. I was like, bro, I already had everything set up. I was like, let me get my 3080. End up getting a 3070, but I was like, I really wanted the 3080. I was ready to go. Oops. And I couldn't get my hands on one because these damn scalpers. My PS5 is good. No issues at all. Okay. Even the new heatsink is larger than normal. They probably went overboard to be safe. They did say that in the Digital Foundry video. They did that to make sure that the PS5 wasn't going to have any issues like the red ring of death or anything of that nature. They basically future-proofed everything and were being very safe and cautious to make sure that they have a smooth launch for the units, which is fine. Nobody really had an issue with heat or anything on PS5. It's just like minor stuff you would see constant on consoles, right? Like consoles having issues, probably they're bricked or update, you know what I mean? Like this weird stuff like that. It was never an issue with that for the console. I only still have this to this date is on the external hard drive, which caused the system not to wake up and rest mode. Yeah, I haven't installed a single external hard drive to mine. In fact, I just kept it pretty much plain, kept it blank. Whenever games comes out, I'll delete whatever I'm done with and just keep it going. I'm kind of waiting though for all this stuff. I mean, granted, you can always update your hard drive if you want. They got, drives out, but man, there's no issues in that regard. What am I expecting from the event? I kind of said it earlier, but I'm gonna go back to it. Give me 1 second. So to go back to the show, I expect. All right. So I expect more than likely God of War to be here, as that makes sense, since we were reportedly going to get info on this a while ago. But until Sony pretty much pushed this show back, there was going to be updates for God of War and Horizon. Horizon got delayed, so we're getting that in February, and there was never an update for God of War. So more than likely, because they say stick around to the end of the show here. So since they're saying stick around to the end of the show, more than likely God of War will be the big reveal for the end of the show. You'll probably see Atreus again, like I said earlier, and you'll see everything to that degree. There's no updates for VR. So for those of you who wasn't VR again, no update for VR, which I don't even think they're missing out on anything in terms of not showing it. Usually I would say that's kind of a weird opportunity, but they're actually doing pretty good by not showing it because they're saving that for a big surprise. Everybody already seen the controllers, so you already know what it looks like in terms of the base controllers. For those who want to know what the controllers look like, it's very similar to 1 second. All right. So the PlayStation VR controllers got a big update. They're no longer the little move controllers. They're basically these now. So here's a good example of what they're going to look like, the PS5 controllers for the VR. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. They go in your hand like this. No issues. No issues. You got 2 different triggers. One here to make the fist motion. And you got one in the back here to make a pointing motion like so. So it does that. So when you pull both buttons, you make a fist in the game. So that's how these work for those of you wondering how those VR controllers work. That's how they work. So there you guys go. VR is eventually going to happen. Let me see here. I have a problem with Returnal. The frame rate dips like crazy. Returnal definitely chugs, especially in biome. It chugs sometime in biome 2, but really the chugging starts in biome 4, the underwater level. Usually I don't know why. Maybe it's because all like the different stuff they're throwing at you. I don't really know, but it does chug in that particular area. That's the area. Ironically, I crashed the most when I played that game and I streamed it. That's my most crashes was in biome 4. But yeah, I already know it's issues there. I'm surprised you're still getting them though, because they had like updates for it. So hard to say. Hard to say. Had problems with external hard drives for the first few months, but after some patches, I'm about to use one one with no issues. Okay. Forbidden West box art. I did see that. I picked up Seagate 4 terabyte for my PC games. Nice. Some people actually think that companies put out a product without testing it. Shake 'em head. Some of y'all or something else. Again, it's not about them testing it. You can never be too safe with stuff like this. Sure, they might have tested this, but you never really know how crazy, insane they tested this type of thing. You never really know. They probably said, hey, it gets hotter, but hey, it's not that big of a deal. It's fine. This will definitely do the trick for XYZ. I'm just throwing it out there. So I'm just saying, man. I refuse to sit here and act like, oh, everything is sunshine and rainbow, especially when my guts give me a weird feeling. One new Resistance, Insomnia, please. Hopefully we get that soon. Definitely got my fingers crossed for that. Definitely hoping for more for it. Let's see here. What's up, Sean? What's up? Toolman, what up? What's up, Iron Fist? It's been a minute I see you in here, Iron Fist. What's going on? For those that's just now joining me, we're going to be live tomorrow, obviously, talking about everything. But Tuesday, we got a special show for you guys. Actually announced on the public, on the community tab. But we have the voice of Bella Dimitrescu coming through from Resident Evil. So we're going to get more insight on how game development works, or should I say how Capcom works, so to speak, as well, when we go into that interview. So that's going to be Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm looking forward to talking to her, see what's up. It's going to be fun, man. She's definitely eager to jump on. So I'm happy to have her. We're going to have some good questions for her as well. You guys got any questions you want me to ask her? Just you can leave it on the community tab on that post. Just list them and I'll go through them. Keep in mind, a lot of you do give me questions, but some of which I just can't ask these developers. I just can't ask these developers or actors. I just can't. It just that simple. Almost done with that Rogue Battle Pass. Finally, okay, I see you. I see you, Chief. When do you think they will increase the fan speed on the PS5? No update on that. Good point. Digital Foundry said in their article that even when they ran games like what's that game called? Control. When they ran Control on the PS5, the fan really didn't kick up for them at all. I mean, it ran, obviously, but it didn't kick up like for it at all, especially when it was running hotter. So hard to really say what's going on with that. Hard to say. What's up, Jackknife? I need the collector's edition. Hey. No. That's one of her daughters. So basically, one of the daughters of Lady Dimitrescu is coming through. The one that goes man blood. She'll be coming on the show. You're talking about Maggie Robertson. Speaking of Maggie Robinson, shout out to her as well. It's another one. Shout out to her. Let me go back to my Twitter. What's my thing doing this? Okay. Let me go back to the chat here. I'm going to pre-order the Witch Queen for Destiny 2 this December. Man, y'all killing me with this. You're killing me with the damn. What's that game? You killing me with Destiny. Well, my daughter. I'm good with that. Yep. One of the daughters. The oldest daughter, can't wait. Yeah, the oldest daughter, the one and only Bella. I think she's like the first one that dies too. That's gonna be funny. That's gonna be a funny conversation. I'm like, how you feel about being the first one we take out? Because it's her. Then after her, we take out. I think we take out the one that's voiced by the the actress who plays Jill Valentine. So then we take her out, and then we go for the other one, and then we go after Lady Dimitrescu. So we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's up, how that works. It's definitely gonna be fun. Let me switch back to this article though. Hold on. Let me switch back. Let me switch back because a lot of people are still probably questioning this. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Some people, let's see here. It's a dope guess. Oh yeah, you already know, man. None but the best, man. I try. I really, really try. I really, really try. I tried, man. So I guess going into Thursday, I don't know. What exactly do you guys want to see on Thursday? Is there a specific game? I mean, we already got spoiled, the other day with Dead Space reveal. So what exactly would you guys want to see? You said I spoiled it? Ah, come on. Game's been out for how long now? Resident Evil's been out for how long? I mean, I ain't going no crazy stuff for it. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun with it, I promise. We ain't gonna go all out for it, but we are gonna talk about Bella Dimitrescu. That's a funny character. God of War is what I mainly want to see. Okay, looking forward to seeing the new Spider-Man movie. The Spider-Man movie looks fire. I can't wait for that. Somebody said Metal Gear Solid. I don't think we're gonna get any updates from Metal Gear Solid, man. They're just too quiet for it. I don't think we're going to see that. I would love to see it, but I just don't see it. You think Factions 2 will make an appearance? Good question. Good point to that. What's up, man? But I think I saw BG make a video on that. He's saying that he doesn't want to see Factions as free to play. I agree with him on that notion. As far as like us ever seeing that multiplayer has been, bro, they have been silent on that for the longest. And it really makes me think that they're saving that for a director's cut for Last of Us Part 2 at this point. Because you already know we're getting an update, or we're getting a remake, so to speak, for Last of Us 1. More than likely, Last of Us 1 remake would just be Last of Us 2 mechanics thrown into the first one. And they'll do all the scenes again. They'll probably have the entire cast come back, and they'll just reshot every single thing that we seen prior. I can see that. I can see that at this point. I could definitely see that. That TV show, though, I don't know who thought that was a good idea in terms of casting, but in terms of how the overall cast is looking, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna watch that TV show. Let me know if y'all gonna watch the TV show. If you are, just let me know what you guys' thoughts on it. I don't think I'm gonna watch that. What's up, Nathaniel? I'm gonna double dip on Horizon Forbidden West, digital for the PS4 and physical for PS5, even if I don't have a PS5 yet. Okay, I see you. Final Fantasy 16. I don't know, man. I don't know about Final Fantasy. It would be cool to see it, though. Microsoft fumbled the football so bad this gen. Sony gave them all 2021, and they did nothing. Sony's going to embarrass Microsoft next Thursday. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we see something good. I don't know what's going on with Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite really needs to be delayed, man. I said this before, too. It needs to be delayed. There's so many core features missing for that. Am I only getting Cyberpunk vibes from that? Like, you're just rushing it just to meet a quota? I mean, they already got the limited edition console ready. They got all this stuff ready. It's like, but where are your main features? Online, you know what I'm saying? Like, co-op for the campaign has been a big staple for everybody, and that wasn't there. What's up, Fuzzy? But hopefully they get that stuff situated. Rather, it's on Sony's showcase next week or September 26th, the last of the day. Okay. Yeah, hopefully it's not. I mean, hopefully it's fine. You know, because we were playing. So here's the funny thing: we were playing Halo Reach. I think it was Reach on PC in Alex's Discord. I was sitting there mopping the floor with these dudes, but I was sitting there getting back in my my zone, so to speak. I was like, "Dog, this is just y'all making this easy for me." So definitely interesting. Did you really? I wouldn't expect much from Super. I already know he probably would do it, so that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't got my hopes up super high for that, man. I really don't. Let's see. Trust me, it's ready. They're just hiring aggressively for people to fine tune the game and update it after its release. Yeah, but that's kind of the issue, right? I mean, it's going to be like one of those fix it later type of experiences. That's the last thing I ever want to see anybody go through. But I don't think it's going to be like Outriders bad. Like Outriders, it didn't even hardly work for a lot of people. They were losing their progress, for God's sake. So, yeah, they should be good on those fronts. But hopefully we see more, man. Hopefully we see more. I just think we're at that point. Hold on. Let's my count do this every time. Hopefully YouTube fixes that. You think they've been working on factions too since The Last of Us Part 2 dropped? I would hope so. I would hope so, because we're getting Last of Us 1 remake, right? So Last of Us 1 remake, Last of Us 2, like it would have Last of Us 2's mechanics. So you would have that be like a staple going into this, and probably that would make sense though, because you have Last of Us 1 remake, right? Then they would say, hey, here's Last of Us 2 director's cut. And then they'll say, hey, by the way, it doesn't matter which one you buy, you'll get factions too. You'll get the factions because it'll be bridged between them. So just like you seen with Uncharted Lost Legacy versus Uncharted 4, yeah, I remember how they had like the multiplayer already ready. It was just like bridged together. It makes sense to do something like that for Last of Us multiplayer. I can see that being the case. Red Hood, what's up? I don't know if you want to jump in the server. I can get you in here, Red Hood. But yeah. I can see that for factions, more than likely. Close to getting the platinum for Emerald Phoenix Rising, and I'm loving it. Nice. I have yet to play that game. So you got to buy another game for faction instead of getting it already. Hey, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe they'll have an update for it. I'm not sure. I would like to see Crash Bandicoot for the PS5. Yeah, it was cool seeing them come back for PS4. To be honest, I don't really need to see Crash Bandicoot for PS5. If anything, I need to see Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper needs to come back. I need to see Jak and Daxter. I need to see... Siphon Filter was trademarked, so hopefully that actually happens. Resistance, I'm not worried about Resistance. I think that already is in the pipeline for them because they're bringing back new and existing franchises, but I like to see something like that happen. Is Halo Infinite going to be... I'm sorry. It's going to be Xbox One as well. Hope they show. They did say it was going to be on all the platforms for them. Yeah, it's going to be Xbox One. Yeah, we need Sly Cooper 5. Will show up this month if you go back in history. The PlayStation exclusive games. Every time a studio updates their old games, aka Horizons or Dawn, it's because they're newer game. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're gonna drop Xbox One support for Halo Infinite. They want that to be on everything, so that's not gonna get dropped. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Definitely not going anywhere. Shit. Anything else to really say about this? Not really much. Let me move my chat here. Oh, Brittany Messina. Shout out to Brittany. She's like, hey, I pre-ordered Horizon. But everybody rushed to pre-order. I see y'all. I didn't even pre-order mine yet. See? I'm falling back here. I haven't even pre-ordered mine. Got Battlefield 5 on Steam for $5. Nice. They're calling the Medium on PS5 the best version due to its DualSense support. I mean, we already talked about haptics, man. Haptics is great. I like to see haptics though being used and like I would like to see some of their staples use it. Like again, like I said, Jak and Daxter would benefit from it. Sly Cooper most certainly. Hell, even what's that game called that we got and we didn't get another one for? Killzone. Killzone will be great with haptics. There's a lot of games that could benefit from haptics. And keep in mind as well with these, the VR, because the VR controllers are basically these. Haptics with the triggers and everything gonna be even more insane with those too. So that's gonna be cool overall. Really, really cool. Oh, you at work, John? I see you. See, I'm going when I come off break. Let's see here. Let me go to my Discord for a second. Let me go, yeah. How's that? Whoops. What up? Let me switch that to speakers. All right. You're on the air, Red Hood. You're on the air.
Yeah, it's crazy that they posted that on Twitter. I didn't expect it.
I know.
Honestly, we were talking last night. Now we were just like, yo, the clock is ticking for these like updates because literally September is the last month of the summer.
Yeah. They
And
definitely
they
waited to the
finally
last
did it.
second. They let everybody believe it was nothing, and then bam, here it is. So, and a part of me wants to say that was smart. Another part of me wants to say that was a little harsh.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of these shows, Sony's not going to be able to control. I'm telling you right now, in terms of these leaks are going to continue to happen. They're not going to go away. You know what I mean? It's going to be nonstop. So, kind of a missed opportunity on some stuff.
Oh yeah. I was expecting PSVR 2, but it's not happening. So I don't know if that's going to be later down the line
Yeah.
for this year or next year, to be honest.
What up? What's up, Overdone? Fuzzy said, looking forward to the brake and gas pedal haptics in GT7. Yo, that is interesting. That's a good point. I'm surprised they haven't come out with special racing wheels using haptics yet. Or maybe they did. No, they didn't. They didn't come out with those yet. Hopefully they got that stuff in the pipeline. That'd be cool for everybody. Because everybody buys those little racer sets. Nathaniel said Heavenly Sword. It needs to come back. And Ninja Gaiden. Yes, sir. Ninja Gaiden for sure. I play Siphon Filter 1, 2, and 3 through emulator. Great stuff. Bro, yeah, I had people look at me weird, Paradoxer, when I pulled out that Dino Crisis. They was like, wait, what? How are you playing this? I'm like, hey, it's emulated. We can emulate stuff here, man. If only I can emulate Resistance 1 and 2. I don't want to stream Resistance 3. I didn't want to do that because it's not good quality when you stream it on PlayStation Now.
I know you can emulate Resistance 1 and 2. It's just you gotta have a good PC.
I have a good
And they're
PC,
still
but I don't know.
fixing the kinks of the PS3 emulator.
Yeah, that's true. Night Dog, Last of Us 2 back in June, which makes me believe that Last of Us Part 2 with multiplayer is going to show up. Again, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. We'll see what's up. Excited for showcase for Sony? Absolutely. What's up, Jeff? Pretty happy with mine. Oh, he's on $2. Guerrilla Games updated Horizon Zero Dawn for the 60 frames per second patch, which was long overdue, but did it when they announced that the Horizon sequel was delayed or had a release date. Yeah, it was weird. They waited until
They had it in
Yeah.
the tuck, man. They had it in the tuck.
that's a little weird. They did that. They waited though to say it.
Like
Haitian the
anytime
project.
they have bad news, bro, they'll have good news with it.
I got
So,
some
like,
bad
soften the blow.
news. So hey, I got some bad news. Here's some good news. We've updated the what's the name?
I know people talk about Heavenly Sword. Isn't that? I know it's owned by Sony, but isn't that developed by Team Ninja?
That's actually funny. The PlayStation app's hilarious. So I'm not sure how well this is going to come across for you guys, but can you see that? On the PlayStation app, it said an item you wish listed is ready. I just noticed that. Yeah, I didn't really look at the camera. Let's see here. 1 second. Haptics are ripped apart when you enter club. Nefarious feeling the bass through the controller are insane. Yeah, the best part about the haptics in that game for me is during that whole wild part at the end of the game, like with the boss battle. It's just they literally go over the top. You know what I'm talking about, Red Hood? Like they throw everything at you in that scene. It's so explosive. Have you seen? I think I have seen Project Magnum. Yeah, I think I have. I think Sony owns heavily Sword. If they do, then I would like to see that remake because wasn't that character in? Yeah, wasn't that character in PlayStation All Stars? So maybe they do own that character.
I mean, yeah, they do, but the problem is like, what team would they have to make that game? Because that was made by Ninja Theory, so...
Yeah, that's the other thing. That is the other thing. Let me see. Sorry. We're playing PS1 classes. Awesome. Nice trip down memory lane. Yeah, I was playing Pokemon Emerald on the rig. Still am. I feel old. I already feel old. I'm 29. I'm playing that, but I'm going back to my roots. I'm telling you, man. Gaming's come far.
Heavenly Sword remake done by Blue Point could happen, but not anytime in the future.
It will look fire though. Shit, look at what they did with Dead Space. I can only imagine what could happen with Heavenly Sword.
Because if like the rumors are true about Blue Point remaking all of Metal Gear, that's gonna take a long ass time for them to work on something else.
Hey man, I welcome it, man. I welcome it. They take their time on that type of stuff. They can take their time. Where the hell is my thing? Why I keep getting this update? Sony owns the IP, but Ninja Theory is now owned by Microsoft. So it'll be a separate team then. I'm guessing that'll make it, or maybe they'll just a separate team. It'll be Blue Point. They'll do the whole thing all over again, redo the assets. It's nothing new in those regards. All right. Okay. So that's about it for that.
Did you say what third-party games that they might show?
I didn't even mention a third party game. I was just like, because what third party game could possibly be here? What you think will be here?
The only ones that I remember that the showcases showed was like Pragmata from Capcom. That's a possibility, but who fucking knows? That there was no update on that at all since then.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 16. That could be.
Somebody said Final Fantasy 16. I said possibly, but the thing about Final Fantasy,
Square.
Yeah,
Because,
I don't think Square's got
event.
anything for it. Yeah, I don't think Square's got anything for Final Fantasy at that show. That's something they're probably keeping for themselves at their own show. But then again, didn't they show? Wasn't it Final Fantasy 16 they showed it at one of Sony's recent shows? Well, which Final Fantasy was that?
Oh, Remake Intergrade?
Oh, was that
That's what
Intergrade?
you're thinking?
Yeah, it was Intergrade.
That was like in January when they announced Remake Intergrade.
Yeah, that's it.
But like, it might be Forspoken as well, but they'll show that off too. I think Forspoken's more than likely because Square. I think Final Fantasy has like an anniversary. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, and that they're gonna have like a Final Fantasy event. They normally do They did with 15. They did with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. But again, it is exclusive, so that kind of like throws a wrench because Remake was also shown in PlayStation events instead of like Final Fantasy showcases.
Jeff said Square said they're not going to show Final Fantasy 16 at a Japan show.
The Tokyo Game Show.
Or a Tokyo show. Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, it might be shown at September 9th. Who knows? At their Final Fantasy event.
We'll see, man. What happened to Gotham Knights? Personally, I didn't really care about Gotham Knights after the whole Red Hood look. And what I saw at the combat, I didn't like that they made it more RPG. I didn't like that. It looks cool.
They're not gonna show it off here.
Yeah.
That's gonna be shown off at DC Fandom.
DC's Fandom.
They announced that like along with the Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, that's also a DC fandom and a new
That
Batman
Suicide
trailer.
Squad game looks. Hopefully, that game is good because that movie was good. So hopefully, the game is good.
It's made by Rocksteady.
Man, hopefully, it's great. Num nums, fucking shark.
Yeah, and Harry Potter. That's a
Oh yeah, back to
movie.
Hogwarts. Legacy of Hogwarts, right? Or Hogwarts Legacy. That was good too. I don't know what they're gonna do with Hogwarts. Hopefully they allow us to really go all out with that, like explore every part of the castle and like even the Forbidden Lake, which was crazy. I want to see them do some more stuff like with the Goblet of Fire. That'd be cool if you actually can participate in that event. That'd be dope. What was I about to say here? Somebody said GTA 6. Yeah. GTA 5, PS5, or GTA 6 teaser.
They're not
GTA
even,
6
done
is
with
yeah,
six.
GTA 6 is nowhere near done. They literally went back to 5. More than likely they're renewing their licenses for 5 for the music and adding more music and all that stuff. Then obviously they're getting rid of the load times and I don't think there's going to be an additional content. It's just probably going to be what you guys already play. It's probably just going to be the Ultimate Edition. You get all the content that's already there, right? The casino, all that stuff will be there. And they'll say you can carry your saves over the whole 9 yards. That's about it for GTA 5. It's going to look good. I don't expect GTA 5 to look any better than what we already seen now because we already have it on PC. On PC, it looks as good as you'll see it unless they're doing something completely different where they're like, you know what I mean? They're really redoing the player models, but I don't see them doing that for GTA 5. It's already good as it is, but, you know, there's that. I'm in no rush to play that game again for a while. That game took forever.
Yeah, that was interesting. Someone mentioned Dan Houser, which a lot of people don't know, left Rockstar and made his own studio. And he's the writer for like Red Dead 2, GTA 5, I think GTA 4, like a lot of Rockstar games.
Yeah.
And who knows about GTA 6 in terms of story quality because of Dan Houser leaving.
Yep. He said Capcom versus SNK 3. Ooh, I'm gonna have to stream that. I have that. I actually have that on the PC, or not 3, but 2. I have 2, but it would be cool if we got a 3.
I don't expect Callisto Protocol. I would assume that would
Callisto
be at,
Protocol is
Game
going to
Awards.
be pushed back, or it's not. We're not going to see anything for Callisto Protocol until after Dead Space remake drops. I'm just going to call that right now. They're going to wait till Dead Space remake drops and then drop Callisto Protocol. Because the last time we saw it, we just saw a trailer. Yeah, it was a trailer for it. We saw we got a little bit of a hint of what it was, right? We saw the little health bar on dude's back, and then we saw the creature come and kill him. So a little awkward. Let me find out EA did this to be malicious, because I remember the Callisto Protocol team is literally what was the remains of Visceral Games, and they're making this. So, hey, we'll see what's up.
The rumors and speculations of EA doing the Dead Space remake is more along the lines of Resident Evil, because they saw RE2 remake and all that, and Resident like all the like the horror game is doing well, the horror genre is doing well, and there's not many genres of like for that genre. There's not many games for that genre, and EA sees like an avenue that they can explore now because it's like it's Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And some indie games.
they might want to release it before Dead Space. I don't even think it's smart to release it before Dead Space. I don't think it's smart. I think you might as well wait for after. That way, everybody's back into the Dead Space, like, you know, feel. It's back in everybody's minds. They're back familiar with it. Then you go, hey guys, we're the creators of Dead Space. Here's our iteration of it, or our newer version of it, and you see that. And then more than likely, what EA is going to do, because let's face it, Dead Space remake's going to sell. It's going to do really, really well. They're going to go all out with Dead Space 2. I can't wait to see how Dead Space 2 looks, the remake for that, because the advanced suit in Dead Space 2 was so fire. That blue suit had like the state, you know what I'm talking about? It had the rechargeable stasis built in. That suit was fire. I would love to see how that suit will look. And it was super slim, right? It was like the advanced suit, right? Wasn't that what's called, right? The advanced suit? Bro,
Yeah.
they went all out with Dead Space 2. That's my favorite one in the franchise. It was the perfect mix of action, terror, suspense. It had it all. Especially with the creepy aspect of Strom. Yeah, I remember, oh man, and Ellie, like, bruh.
And then when they go to Dead Space 3, bro,
I'm skipping that.
No, I don't think they should even remake. Just say
That was
we're
it.
just gonna create our own version of Dead Space 3, and it has nothing to do with the original. Dead Space
there
3.
you go. Because Gunner was it Gunner Wright? Gunner Wright's back. He's playing Isaac again, so I'm pretty damn sure he'll be willing to do Dead Space 3 all over again, only in a different array. And you have the guy who plays Carver. You remember Carver, who is the co-op dude? He can come back, but I think they should not even bother with co-op. Just keep it single player and keep it going, but keep it, grounded. That joint with that dude who plays Strom was just creepy when he was like stabbing you in the face with the needle. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That guy.
Like, it was getting bad.
Yeah, it was the dementia.
He was going, like near the end of he was just getting overtaken by.
The marker. He was at the end of Convergence. Before he became psychotic and joined the marker. He was already there at that point.
Yeah, but I know the actor you mentioned, they did preface saying that he'll voice Isaac in Dead Space 1, even though Dead Space 1 he didn't even speak at all. But they did say that
he'll talk.
He's not gonna be talking a lot. He'll just respond or something like that.
Which
if
is
he's
good.
being spoken to.
Yeah, which is
so
good.
they're keeping it to a minimum or something like that.
Yeah, because I always question that about the first one. I mean, granted, that was their first attempt at horror, those guys, when they first made the first one. But I always thought that the suit that he wore in the first one, I don't know about you, it was an outdated suit, his engineering suit. He had an older version of it, and then he just kept upgrading it as in the suit or whatever. But when you go to this one, it's gonna make those scenes that much more intense, especially when what happened to Hammond.
Oh,
And
dude,
remember what happens to Hammond, and then what happens to Nicole, the big reveal. So all that stuff's gonna hit differently in those scenes. How they do it, I like the traversal too. They really went all out with the traversal in the sectors of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
He says no PS4 to PS5 upgrade for Horizon Forbidden West. I didn't hear anything about it personally.
Is that a question or is that a fact?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. Project Awakening, yeah, that'd be cool to see. He said, better question is Abandoning going to be there?
Who fucking knows?
Lord, who knows? Who knows about Abandoned?
I told people, bro, that whole thing
Who knows,
was just
man? Who knows?
weird. Because Big Cloud was telling me something yesterday. I was like, yo, this makes no sense.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense. I can bring it up. I can put it on the screen for them. They know what I'm talking about. Somebody put it in the Discord. Let me see.
Before we do that, I know someone said God of War Ragnarok release date. I think they'll show it, but I don't think there's going to be a release date.
Yeah.
And I don't think we'll have a demo. It's a possibility it could be a demo, but I think it's just going to be a trailer.
I don't want to get my hopes up.
At minimum, it'll be a trailer.
Yeah. All right. So, this is what we got for Abandon, y'all. Let me switch over to it. That's what we got for Abandoned. Blue Box Game Studio says Abandoned's free playable prologue is a standalone game with its own set of trophies on PS5. Again, the story gets weirder by the second. Cause remember, wasn't there six tiles on that screen? It was opening, prologue, playable demo 2, reveal, cinematic reveal, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, and then I don't know. There's they had some weird wording for these trailers, and
it was at this rate, I'm thinking, bro, is it what we think it is? I mean, what's going on?
Bro, like I said, Colin said it best. It's like these interviewers, journalists, don't ask the real questions. They don't ask like, "Yo, why Sony
They're not
backing
allowed
you?"
to.
This and that. It just makes no sense. It's like even Jason Schreier's article. I remember I was like, "Bro, this is bare bones. It's like nothing."
Yep.
And it makes no sense to me. A lot of this like doesn't make sense. It is what it is. It's like I said, Sony could have done something. They're the ones backing them, and they're not saying a word, not a peep.
Which adds to the the worst part about it. All right, back to the chat here. Back to these questions here. 1 second. Some of you guys' comments are coming in slow. It's weird to me for YouTube. Okay. So he says they might want. No, I already read that. So I had to go down here. Okay. If they release it, we will have a chance of it being overlooked by the Dead Space remake. Oh, you talking about Callisto Protocol? No, I think Callisto Protocol is fine, man. Because everybody who played Dead Space, the hardcore, everybody's just been wanting this. Callisto Protocol, though, obviously is the future because we know we're not getting an actual sequel for Dead Space, or we might get one after 2. Yeah, we might get after 2's remake. RE, what's up? I didn't say what's up. What's up, brother? MV, what's up, brother? They announced Abandon way too soon, and they know it. Indie Dev 101. Facts, Ellie. Or I'm sorry, no, that's Ellie. Facts, Elite Gamer.
Dude, Indie Dev would tell you the synopsis of their story and not be secretive about that shit.
Man, look.
And not have a code name for a fucking like title. It makes no sense.
Bro,
it's like all these
damn
indie games, it just doesn't make any sense.
The amount of damn curveballs you had to go through for that reveal. And it was
like,
the same
hey,
reveal
man,
that we saw on Twitter. So I'm like, bro, y'all had this big glitch for a 12-second, less than 12-second reveal, which is you walking on floor. It's like, did you see the article when people were saying like this studio has never really created, or should I say launched, of a complete game, something like that?
Yep.
Did you see that? So
I
again,
saw that.
I'm sticking to what I said before. I said it on Mooch's show. I don't even think that's the developer of the game. I think that's just like a misdirection.
That they hired them.
Yeah, it's like misdirection. They're doing something completely different. They might have their own game, but this is all misdirection, and Kojima is involved, but it's not for their game. This is all misdirection.
Well, yeah. Did you talk about the because on the topic of Kojima that Norman Reedus confirmed that Kojima and Sony are in talks of Death Stranding 2.
Makes sense.
Confirmed that it's not a confirmation. It's just they're in talks. Who knows? It may happen. It may not happen.
Not surprised. Dead Space, that's a Dead Space. It did good for them, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
for
it's
them
5 million copies sold.
Yeah, it did well. They did really, really well. Very ambitious game. That game was very personal. Now, question is, who's buying it again? Who's getting the director's cut in the chat? You getting the director's cut? You getting that director's cut? You want to race? You doing that stuff?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Not the racing, fuck that, but all the other shit.
They definitely have some new stuff in here that makes the game feel a little easier now, though, with the catapult and all that stuff.
And then the thrusters.
The thrusters, catapult, and the thrusters really kind of threw me
bot.
through a loop, though, to be honest with you. It's like, bro, that's kind of the point of the whole thing. Then they got these mega ramps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
which makes traversal more fun.
Yeah, and you can do tricks on the bikes.
Like I said, I think the thrusters aren't going to be like this OP thing. Like if you remember, the exoskeleton, it was based on like electricity. So
yeah,
if you're in the snow and stuff, it's probably going to go down way faster, and you're going to need a station to like charge it up.
Yeah, It makes sense.
I don't think it's gonna be this OP thing.
It makes sense just for like they'll probably definitely have like a system play for it to make sure you don't spam it. Makes sense. Oh, everybody's looking forward to Tuesday. So what you guys want to talk about tomorrow? I mean, aside from obviously PlayStation, what you guys want? What should we talk about tomorrow? I mean, not much really happened. Y'all think about it. What's up, Rob?
Well, you gotta talk about Gamescom because you didn't have
Oh yeah,
an episode yesterday,
Yeah,
but not yesterday. Last week.
I didn't talk about Gamescom. That's right, I did not. Okay. Not much. You didn't miss anything, Rob. The show is going to be next Thursday. It's going to be for PlayStation. Obviously, we're going to get more updates. They said surprise is going to be at the end of the show, or there is going to be a surprise at the end of the show. So, there you guys go. Also, I announced on Tuesday, or for Tuesday, we have Bella Demetres from Resident Evil coming through for a interview for us. So we're going to have fun. RGT, so that's going to be kind of like an extra RGT. So it says episode 161. Technically, that's episode 161 part 2, because we're going to do part 1 tomorrow. I forgot to edit it, but it's fine. She's real cool though. She's happy. She's really hyped to come on the show. He said they sold like garbage. They did say that. I mean, 5 million's not bad. I don't think 5 million is bad for that game. That game was very different. You know what I mean? It's completely different and random. Like that social aspect, the social network thing they have in Death Stranding is something that I would like to see more of in games. Like that's cool. But
Yep.
yeah, I
like
need to
who
see more
said
of that.
that? They said like no one said anything that's so like garbage. Showing themselves didn't say anything. And a lot of people want to say it's so like garbage, but compare it to Metal Gear, the Solid franchise. Each entry, it's literally the same amount of copies sold. Like Metal Gear Solid only sold about like 5 to about 8 million copies per entry point, and that was a multi-platform game as well. Whereas Death Stranding was just PC and PlayStation, and a brand new IP at that.
I agree.
So it did pretty fucking well.
Yeah, it definitely did some better numbers. I didn't even play Phantom Pain.
Damn.
No, because you remember there was supposed to be like a limited edition PS4. It was like maybe Gunmetal Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It was supposed to match the red arm, and we never got it. Or maybe we did get it. Did we ever get it? I don't think we got it.
You talk about the?
It was like
there was the Diamond Dog logo, and it had like a red kind of plate to.
It's like red. The whole
was it
console was like
PS5?
it was like bloodshot red. The whole console was red, like a darkish metallic red. Here, I'd say what I mean. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, this right here. No, they didn't. Oh, it was Okay, so it was Japan only. So it did come out. This right here. You see that? That's what I'm talking about, Reddit.
Yeah. Was it just Japan? No, I swear it wasn't just Japan.
It says Japan
only.
import. I'm pretty sure it was Japan only.
Because I'm assuming that like they're still selling them now from Japan or something like that, or someone's selling it because they want money. Because that's what Amazon
Well, I mean,
does.
yeah.
They have like vendors and stuff.
Yep.
So I'm assuming like no, that console came out in America. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. He said
It was a good looking console.
Bro, that's fire. Look at the controller. I was like, bro, I'm all over that. Like it was this version, and obviously, you already know this limited edition version, which was like, look how much that's going for, y'all. They want $2,000 for this PS5 or PS4. They want $2,000 basically for this, but
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Like how many?
it was like 100, right? It was like 100,
I think so.
100 or 200 of these made.
Which I should have got mine, and just never opened it.
Nah,
Got one and never opened it, dude. And wait several like maybe 30 years from now, 20 years from now.
I'm telling y'all, man. Like a lot of people be sleeping on these see-through designs, bro. That's why I made my PS5 see-through with the panels. It's funny. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm looking at this one right here. I'm like, damn. I wonder what it'll look like if I got the blue panels instead of the black ones, because I got transparent black panels on my PS5. Damn, I could have replicated this bad boy. Especially that controller. That controller was fire. That whole package was fire. Of course, Blaze went and got this one. I don't know why y'all were so hyped for that controller. There's no baby in the controller. But y'all were hyped for this controller. But all right. Get back to this. Hi, everyone. I'm late. What's up, Tyrion? Or Tyrion? They need to make a complete edition of Tekken 7. You're not gonna get anything Tekken 7 related, man. You're gonna get Tekken 8. I mean, they keep dropping players for Tekken 7. That's about it. Tekken 8's eventually gonna happen. I don't know when though. They might as well just make a Tekken X Street Fighter. That's basically what they want. So I'm all down for it. Geese Howard, they need to make him canon, and they need to make well, Akuma's already canon in Tekken, so he's not going anywhere for Tekken 8. So, I guess that's about it. I don't think there's anything else we can really talk about going into this, so we'll see what's up. Tomorrow, though, I don't know how long tomorrow's show is going to be. We'll definitely just do it. We'll have fun with y'all like we were going to say prior. We'll just go over a few things, you know, because I missed the last show for y'all, so we'll definitely recap everything and have a little bit of a discussion. Yeah, we got a PlayStation showcase on next Thursday. I already showed everything. Just rewind the stream back, and you'll just see it. Tekken versus Street Fighter. Didn't we already get that? Didn't we already have a Tekken X Street Fighter? I mean, they might as well go all the way out and just have a look like Tekken 7. I'm down for it. They said they canceled it. Street Fighter X Tekken. See? They probably couldn't agree with the art style. Personally, I don't know why they're even trying to make it all cartoony. Don't make it cartoony. Just go all out. Make it, you know what I mean? Make it realistic. Have fun with it. Take your time. I'm down for that type of stuff. Like Tekken 7 or Tekken 8 or whatever. If it had that roster, the content would be nonstop and everybody would be happy because you have good characters. Accounted for everything. Minus some. Shit, I would.
So it is confirmed that you can't upgrade the Forbidden West.
You can't upgrade your Forbidden West?
Yeah, to PS4 to PS5. And it says if you want to have access to both the PS4 and PS5 versions of Horizon Forbidden West, please purchase the digital deluxe, collectors, or regalia editions.
Where
dual entitlement does not apply to the standard and special edition.
Well, I'm confused. So you can't port your save over. They said you can't port your save over.
Not to save get an upgrade from PS4 to PS5.
So you have to just flat
The
out buy
only-
the PS5.
Yeah, the only way it looks like is if you buy like
The bundled
the
version?
deluxe
The deluxe?
or the deluxe collectors or regalia editions.
And how much are those?
Ah, shit. Deluxe? I don't know. I gotta look.
Yeah, it's the price of
Let me
those.
Have to see
What you
about
got?
that.
Was $100? $70? What's up?
Let me see. How much?
Watch him say $100
PS5
so I can just end the stream and be upset.
Let me go to
What?
PS5 app.
I hope they're not going that NBA 2K route. Speaking of 2K, they showed the new WWE game. They was like, hey, it hits different. Oh, somebody said, Sean said $80. Is that it?
Oh,
Say
the
$80
deluxe,
bucks.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. $80.
Wait. Is that true? If you get deluxe, you get photo mode. I hope that's a joke.
What? Okay, that's weird. I think he's.
I don't know if he's saying that's Horizon Forbidden West or that's 2K.
It's gotta be a joke. No way they do that. No way. PS4 Xbox.
Yo, wait a minute. It's on Sony's site. Horizon. Yikes. What are they doing, man?
Hey, man.
Oh, it's exclusive photo mode pose. Okay.
Oh, it's a
That's
pose.
different.
It's not.
I was
not
saying if
photo
you're
mode.
locking the photo mode, that would be fun.
Yeah, that's bad. If you're locking photo mode, even though I don't use it. So $80. Okay. All right. Man, I'm glad I feel a lot better. That's for sure. Yesterday I wasn't feeling so good. That's why I've been away. But I'm glad I feel a lot better. As you guys already know, I already made the announcement for Tuesday. So if you guys got any questions you want to ask our special guest, just post in our community tab on the channel. I'll get to them. I'll go through which ones we can use. All right. And, hey, man, I'm going to continue to do what needs to be done. All right. Appreciate y'all coming through. What's up, Dark Prince? He says $70 for standard and $80 for deluxe. That's what he's saying. I read it. Mortal Kombat 12 is coming. Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Better Injustice 2.
Mortal Kombat kind of stole the. They kind of stole the win when it came to guest characters. Wouldn't y'all say? I think they won. They had RoboCop. They had Spawn, which was insane. They had Rambo. God, who else did they have in Mortal Kombat? Joker.
I think Terminator.
Terminator. Bro, they definitely stole the cake when it came to guest characters. Tekken 7 definitely had some highlights. Like Geese Howard, one of the best surprises in the series. I hope he comes back. Seriously, he's really fun to play us. Fakum Realm was cool. They brought back Marduk. They brought that new female character in the game, which she looks cool. And then they brought Safina back, Genryu, Kumimitsu. So they had fun. They had fun with Tekken 7. Oh, and Negan. Negan was the big surprise for that one, though. Damn, speaking of Negan, this is the last season of Walking Dead. I already saw the episode, but see how that's gonna go. 2022 makes Mortal Kombat's 30th anniversary. Oh yeah, Elijah. So yeah, you might see Mortal Kombat there. They already had the movie. The movie, I thought people were judging it a little too harshly. I thought it was cool. I ain't hate that. I didn't dislike the movie.
Like, was the story awful? Yeah, but
For the new one?
I don't lie. The fatalities were dope.
Do you want for the new one? The
Yeah.
the only thing I didn't like was turning Sub-Zero, you know what I mean, to the bad guy. That was weird.
I thought that was always the case. Like, they had this huge
Nah, he was
rivalry.
lied on, remember? It wasn't really the Lin Kuei were ferocious, which is what Sub-Zero represents, the Lin Kuei. But the Sub-Zero who killed Scorpion's family, if I remember correctly, it wasn't really him. I thought it was Shinnok. When didn't Shinnok do the whole thing? So play on by Shinnok?
Because all I remember is, like, they've always had this huge rivalry. They kill
Yeah.
one another.
They kill one another's
one
families.
becomes good, then they become bad, and then the other one becomes good, and then the other one becomes vice versa all the time.
Yeah, that's why, like in this dude wants $400 for that damn robotic arm I was talking about from Metal Gear Phantom Pain. But what was I about to say? Yeah, that was the whole thing about that. So I think it was Deadly Alliance is when Scorpion pretty much found out the truth about his family. It was involving Quan Chi as well. That's why he wanted to kill Quan Chi and end the Deadly Alliance. But afterwards, Scorpion killed Sub-Zero, and then we had Quan Chi killed his family. That's right, Quan Chi. That's right. It was Quan Chi.
Oh.
So after that, before that, if I remember correctly, Scorpion killed the first Sub-Zero, and then that Sub-Zero was turned into Noob Saibot, and then they had the newer descendant. His younger brother was the other Sub-Zero, who we always see in the games. So that Sub-Zero was the good one. I'm really looking forward to King of Fighters 15. When does that drop, Titan Slayer? I forgot all about that game. I remember seeing the trailer for it, but I didn't see anything else for it. When does that drop? Sub-Zero by Han was never evil. Quan Chi killed Corbin. Yeah. I just told him that, yeah. He was never evil. He was framed. The Lin Kuei, though, was vicious, but he had nothing to do with Sub-Zero's family dying. The movie did a good job this time around, though, with the armor and the way Sub-Zero and Scorpion looked in the long run. I thought they did a good job in those cases. They did a good job in that. Like, the final reveal of Scorpion looked dope. I don't think Red Hood liked it, though. Red Hood hated all the designs.
Oh, what?
For Sub-Zero and Scorpion in the movie.
I thought it was alright.
I thought they nailed it. I thought they did cool. The fight scene at the homestead was fire too.
I felt like the executions were great. The fatalities, all that.
Yeah, they definitely nailed the fatalities.
Just the story was just like, ugh. That was the only thing about it. Because, like, I know a lot of, like, Mortal Kombat hardcore fans.
Oh,
love
February
the stories.
17th. Okay, let's go. I might have to get that, man. Because a company, so, hold on. I'm going to showcase this for a second. Hold on. So, a company, here's the actual code for this, but company sent this my way. Again, I know I hardly uploading in yet. I'm getting all this crazy offers, but shout out to them. But this was sent my way. Shout, that's coming up on screen. That was sent my way a couple days ago. But as y'all want to know what a hitbox is. Aha, there you go. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like, people. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. So I gotta practice more with this thing. This thing's pretty dope. Was the rogue Lin Kuei Sector who helped organize Quan Chi with killing? Yeah, it was. It was like a big triangle, if I remember correctly. And Sector was eventually betrayed. He got turned into a cyborg. Who's decided for Shang-Chi? It looks good. I do want to see it. Did you see Shang-Chi yet? Read it?
It comes out today.
Oh, it came out today.
I think today or tomorrow. But like I said, only thing I'm really hyped for from MCU is Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and
I heard he's turning
Spider-Man
evil.
No Way
Yeah.
Home.
Heard he's turning evil.
So.
Grace Randolph broke it down. Said he turned evil, possibly.
That's the only like 2 movies I'm excited for.
Spider-Man stole the win. I hope y'all realize this is the last Spider-Man movie, and then there was reports of Disney wanting to buy Sony to get.
Yeah, that's not even a report.
Yeah.
I saw some websites. It's not even like reputable websites. They were.
Oh, it's not reputable.
Yeah, it wasn't reputable.
Oh,
It was
I'm
gonna buy Sony Pictures division. It's like, bro, Sony Pictures and television make Sony actually a lot of money now currently.
Yeah.
And there's just no way that would happen. And
If
plus,
anything,
like this next Spider-Man movie, like I'm gonna keep it real. Like
the last one.
he has one more movie, and it's not even a solo movie. I think it's like a team up. Yeah,
it's Avengers crossover. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless he does like unless they renegotiate the contract and he has like another few movies be done, but I don't know.
Yeah, they only negotiated 2 movies, one solo and one team up. So I think it's coming to a close.
Yeah, it's pretty much done at this point. I don't know if they're gonna kill him off again or what.
They're gonna have him in a different universe or something like that.
Probably because they were talking about that for the ones from Sony's pictures with Venom and Carnage, which by the way looks good. That looks really, really good. But there was talks of Tom joining that cast supposedly, which would be weird. Yeah, a little weird. Yeah,
Tom
Morbius.
Hardy. I mean, they already have Vulture in.
Yeah, he already made his successful. He already made his successful crossover.
And then there was a rumor / semi leak that at the end of Morbius, Tom Hardy is in it.
Yep.
So yeah, they're having their own thing there.
I think Sony just wants darker. They want a dark universe.
Supposedly, from what people said too about Morbius, is like the test screenings is really good for Morbius.
Yeah, happy about that. I'm happy. So they really want that dark audience at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They're really going for it with Morbius and everything. It makes sense. Really makes sense.
I don't even think we've seen his final. No, we did actually see.
Yeah, we did. He was in the trailer.
Never
They're
mind.
really
Yeah, we did see his face.
When he like turns over and he looks in the camera, you see him all vampire. He looks like a little vampire hybrid thing. So yeah, we saw him.
I forgot. I was like, oh shit, yeah, they did show that off.
Yeah, he looks good. They nailed, from what I saw, they nailed Venom. And not Venom. They nailed Carnage. I meant to say.
Woody Harrelson too. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a good Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be dead. Everybody was scared for him.
No, he's a good actor.
He's
a lot
good.
of people think like he's typecasted in like some what do you call it, humor roles or.
He's a good actor. He knows how to play a badass. Like
he
for
has
example,
serious roles too. So it's like War for the Planet of the
War
Apes.
for Planet of the Apes was really good. Exactly. He's always gonna be good. He's always gonna be was Tallahassee from Zombieland. He's always gonna be that. But the dude he's just a badass. He's good at what he does. So I just want them to not force us to go to theaters. I want them to allow us to buy tickets. Come on, Sony, come through for the fans, please.
They're definitely not going to.
Please, I don't want to go to these damn theaters. Please.
Hey, listen, man. The 2 movies that are really gonna make me go to the theaters is Venom and Spider-Man. That's like the 2. And
Spider-Man's not gonna make $1 billion. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I think I would have made this wild prediction if we weren't in the situation we are in.
It would have made 2.
I think it would have made over $2 billion.
Didn't Spider-Man 2 get about close to that?
No, Spider-Man 2
or close to $1 billion.
Well, Spider-Man 2, yeah, it came close. Well, no, Spider-Man 3 came
I
close.
thought it was 2.
Actually. Not 3.
Oh,
Because
it's
of the
3.
whole
Oh
Black
yeah, the
Suit
Venom.
Spider-Man and shit.
Yeah.
And people were like super hyped for that, so that's why it
Yeah.
got super close. That was like one of the highest grossing Marvel movies of all time at that time frame.
And one the worst reviewed.
Yeah.
Then Avengers came. Avengers took all the wins out of everything, out past Titanic. That's crazy.
But like seeing the trailer interactions and the like engagement with the trailer, like that shit had more views than Endgame's trailer when it first came out. So that should tell you something in terms of if we weren't in the situation we're in, like it would have, I think, easily hit over 2 billion. Everyone like
Does
loved, like,
did Morbius get a new release date?
I think it comes out next year.
So it's next year, Jeff. Hey man. Who's writing the Venom series? Who's writing it?
I don't know who's writing.
It's
All
not
I
Kevin
know
Feige.
is Andy Serkis is directing the Let There Be Carnage.
Ooh, that explains those dope shots with Carnage. That explains it.
Yeah, he's good with
That
mocap
makes
and
it.
CGI.
Yeah. Now I know he's the king of it. He's Caesar, for God's sake. The dude was fire. Crazy. A whole movie made of CG. Who thought that was gonna work when it first came out? Y'all remember that? Everybody was like, "Oh, that doesn't like it's gonna work." What's up, Alfonso? But everybody was like, "Oh, Rise of the Planet of the Apes don't like it's gonna work." Man, movie was fire from the beginning. That's like the perfect trilogy. That's hard to say, right? Like it's hard to say films have perfect trilogies.
It's up there.
It's a perfect trilogy. There's no issues with any of those films. Perfect.
The Planet of the Apes films, that's like one of my favorite trilogies, Lord of the Rings, and
Never even
you
watched
could say
Lord of
what
the
you
Rings.
want about The Dark Knight,
Dark Knight,
but
yeah.
they had two fantastic films. So
What do you mean 2? They had 3 with Dark Knight.
3, like the third one, I don't hate it, and I don't think
You
it's
were
amazing.
expecting
I'm in
more.
like in the middle.
You were expecting more out of
My
Dark
thing is, I
out of
don't blame Nolan for that because he had a plan,
I know.
and because of what happened with Heath, like they had to readjust everything.
Yeah, no. Joker was going to be a big part of it. That's why he didn't get killed off in part 2. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. And then there was reports of Johnny Depp playing the Riddler.
Yeah.
That was the reports going around. Which, I ain't gonna lie, that'd been cool to see. But we are going to see Riddler finally. A real serious Riddler from what we're seeing.
He's like a serial killer.
Yeah, he's a legit serial. I mean, that's basically what the Riddler is. He's basically Jigsaw, but he asks you riddles before you die. So the test screenings for The Batman with Robert Pattinson are actually good.
Like
So,
that's like
yeah.
fantastic. Supposedly, it's like very dark, like even darker than The Dark Knight, from what I've
Yep.
people are saying, and it's pretty like I don't know, man. I think it's pushing PG-13 almost to R, if
Yep.
not R. That's
Yep.
what I'm hearing from people saying that, and it's supposed to be 3 hours, and I don't. That's with the cut for test screening. What they have, they could be cutting though, which more than likely stuff will be cut. Sadly, that's why I hate, man. That's why I like director's cuts a lot, like Lord of the Rings.
Sorry, that
You
Snyder
can see
cut.
the full vision.
That Snyder cut did nothing.
Oh my gosh, you with that?
Never was, sir. Sorry, I had to be
All
that guy.
I remember was we were on that watch party and we fucking loved it. And you got Big Cloud just like didn't do anything enough for me, and I fell asleep.
I mean, listen,
cool.
the first hour I was like, okay, pretty nice scenes added, context. Then we got to some reveal of some characters, like, okay, and then they completely lost me when it came to the over dragging of certain chapters. I was just like, I was dead. I was out. I was like, bro, this is not it. This is not it for me. Is it still on HBO Plus?
Yeah, it's on HBO Max original.
Oh, yeah, watch Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, watch Titans.
Yeah, we
for
do.
Sure.
Oh yeah, there's another episode today.
Oh yeah, I do remember the magic pencil trick. He said that was pushing the PG rating. Good point. I mean,
yes
they
and
had
no.
they had
cut away,
squibs.
like they didn't show it protruding, so that's the thing. That's not really pushing PG-13.
They kind of showed it when it went in his face because like he goes ta-da, you kind of see his head up for a
Well,
second.
you
as
see
he
the
fell.
head, but you don't see it like
You don't
go
see the
like
pencil, yeah. You don't see the pencil.
yeah. So that's the thing. That's like a neat like film trick.
Yeah. The thing about Joker, remember Joker, the film? It's not nothing was graphic like Joker with the film. They didn't do anything graphic like that. Like this man literally killed that one clown who pissed him off the entire movie.
Yeah.
And it was so abrupt, you know what I mean?
And they're saying Robert Pattinson killed the role. So I want to tell people, like the same thing
He's
with
just-
Woody Harrelson. It's
listen,
like
man.
you guys need to watch other films that he's in because everyone says, "Oh, the guy from Twilight." It's like, bro, he's actually a good actor.
I know he's a good actor. It's just when I look at him, I don't see Bruce Wayne. I see Terry McGinnis. And I just Robert Pattinson will always look like the perfect Terry McGinnis.
Well, no. I'm not talking about you. I'm saying people think he's not a good actor.
No, he's a good actor.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a good
That's what I'm saying. Is like a lot of people
People are used to
associate it
Twilight.
with Twilight. It's like,
Yeah.
guys, watch his indie films. Like the indie films.
He's definitely come a long
he's
way since
really
Twilight.
good.
Yeah, he's come a long way. Just like Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson perfected his craft.
Like I think there was one
The
where
Rock. The Rock
like,
got really better compared to his first role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like check out. I think it's like he's in a film with Tom Holland. It's a Netflix film. It's not a good film, but it had really good acting and he did really good in that film. It's crazy. Like also his southern accent was like impressive as hell.
Yeah. All right.
It's crazy. Like also his southern accent was like impressive as hell.
So, move all this stuff out the way. On that note, man. On that note. Oh, he's talking about Battle Pass.
Battle Pass.
Nah, it's about BG. I just got an alert for BG shit. Cause he be uploading clips from the weapon wall. And I guess they were talking about Halo Infinite's Battle Pass, and he clipped it.
I'm worried about that game.
Huh. What is this?
Oh, Final Fantasy plus PlayStation Now every month until January. New title from the Legendary series joins PS Now's party. First up, Final Fantasy 7. So if you guys are on PS Now,
What guy's name is that? Tell her not to answer. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Sorry, I'm like reading the texture. All right, well, let's shut this down, man. Hold on. So yeah, I announced it on my PlayStation Now Horizon West. Yeah, no, I got it earlier. I showed it on my phone. Yep. If you go on pre-order, go ahead and pre-order. If you haven't, or if you are, we're gonna do it later. I'll do it. But yeah, that's about it. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk about whatever. We'll recap everything that needs to be recapped. Go over our predictions going into tomorrow. Whole 9 yards. And I don't know, Red, if you pulling up for tomorrow?
or yeah,
All right.
sure.
Now you can pull up, so Red will be back here. Red, put a link to your channel in the chat, so everybody can check you out in the Over Leveled podcast.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called. It might as well just call it the One in the Chamber podcast. I mean, that's what Red Hood does, right? He has one in the chamber.
Bro, I need to start creating more content. I'm lazy as hell. when it comes to that because, dude, I'll be getting growth and then I'll just be like, you know what? I think
Yeah,
that's it
me,
for me.
I do it to myself all the time. The channel will do good, everything will look good, and then I have to step away for a second and do something else, and I disappear. It's stuff that just pops up. Sometimes you just can't help when stuff pops up. You really can't. In my case, I can't. It just happens all the time for me.
Because
But
what I'm trying to do is like probably increase. I'm trying to create probably quality like over quantity. Because I know certain people just will put out like 10 videos a day, and I'm just like, bro, what? I just don't understand. I don't know. It might be some essay stuff I might do
yeah,
for some video games. I'm thinking about doing that.
I don't know who this guy is. He probably tagged me by mistake. I don't know that guy. Oh no, I do know. I guess David. What is that?
Oh shit! Is
What's up?
that pay per view for AEW this weekend or no?
Yes, sir. Pay per view is going to be Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
I think it's Sunday.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people. I think Nova said he's interested as well.
Yeah, it's either gonna be Saturday or Sunday. No, yeah, September 5th. So yeah, Sunday. Let's go, baby. CM Punk versus Darby Allin.
That's
Let's
crazy,
go.
dude. AEW's getting all these like talents and
Oh, it's
you
not
got
over yet.
freaking-
It's not over yet. You got
Ryan's
Adam Cole.
supposed to be. It's
Adam
supposed
Cole?
to be. Yeah.
Adam Cole's next. Charlotte Flair's next. After
You think
that,
Charlotte Flair really?
Yeah, CM Punk's teased it.
I thought she still has a contract.
Yeah, her contract's almost up. She's going.
Yeah, bro, it did not help matters with Nia Jax botching something up.
Yeah, that was terrible.
see that?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
It's like
bro,
she
they
threw
need
her.
to
She threw her with no like safety at all. She like slammed her on her head. It was up there with like Bobby Lashley getting thrown by Goldberg where he almost broke his neck. It's like, bro, some of these wrestlers y'all bringing back, these old school wrestlers, need to stay retired. Y'all about to kill these dudes, but
Dude, Nia Jax just ruins people. Like, bro,
I
like,
don't know
Alexa
so.
Bliss.
Yeah,
It's just like all these people that she just botches everything. It's just like, yo,
Nia's not.
put her in.
Nia's
just
was
makes
never
us-
ready to leave. She was never ready to leave developmental. The only reason she left developmental is because of Roman Reigns. She's family, The Rock, and everything. That's the
It's
only
not good.
reason.
It's like you can have her injure more people. It's just
Yep.
like, ugh. Like I said, dude, Daniel Bryan should be next as well. So, and then freaking Vince McMahon's wondering why they're going. It's like maybe you should start reassessing your value for the
They ain't
brand.
gonna do it. They don't care. They don't lost everybody. They about to Bray Wyatt. He already showed off his new mask. He teased it. He's going to AEW. You're gonna see the mask there, whatever it looks like. We're gonna see. Jericho's about to retire. He's about to put over MJF, which is smart. Build the future.
MJF is great.
Yeah,
like he's
he's
great,
great.
for his character and all
He
that.
really is great. He knows how to play an asshole, so he's good. He's gonna go over. He's gonna be known as the guy who retired Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho is probably gonna be commentary or behind the scenes. So we'll see what's up for that. And then after he's done, Chris Jericho's done. Then they'll start looking at obviously Bray Wyatt when he eventually comes back or when he comes to wrestle, and you have Adam Cole. And you got Charlotte Flair. The reason why I say Charlotte Flair is coming, to answer you real quick, her dad's in AEW, her husband's in AEW, and if you look at the way Charlotte's just been going around WWE, especially in her entrance, she has no emotion, right? She's just like, let's just get this over with. There's no hype there.
Yeah.
And everybody, and she knows, like, they turned her character to a meme. She went from being a respectable champion to a meme. She has all these title runs. So it's like, yeah. They already killed Nikki Cross. They turned her into a superhero. So.
All I gotta say is also, it's like, I don't know, man. Vince needs to step down, give the reins to Triple H. It's just like, dude, I guarantee you Triple H is so pissed off at this moment.
I would be too. Oh, I would be too.
It's like you're losing so much, like the talent. It's just like leaving. It's like you're having Roman Reigns still there. Like talent wise, is not that great, and it's just you have John Cena back. Cool, I guess. You know, I don't know why he went back because he's making a bunch of movies and shows. I just don't understand.
Yeah,
that aspect or whatever. But other than that, it's like maybe he begged John Cena to come back because they need their ratings up.
Oh, you already know. Cena
Cena
only has one match left, and it was to put. Well, he had 2 matches. One to put Roman over. The other is for something else. But Sony, so he's not gonna win no championship until he retires. So after he's done with his commitments, he'll probably win the title one more time, then officially retire it because he broke the record, and he'll become a full-fledged movie star. So, because everybody loves him in the Suicide Squad, which he did do great, by the way, guys. He did great. He was really good. But yeah, that's it, people. We're dragging this out. Appreciate y'all. Check out Red Hood's channel. It's linked in the description right there in the chat. We give him some support. Yeah, appreciate y'all. I'm happy for next Thursday, so we'll be streaming that. And of course, after tomorrow, we'll be back Tuesday, special 1-on-1. So if you guys didn't put your questions in on the community tab, go ahead and put them in. We'll factor them into the show. And yeah, appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here, guys. Later.